So you were working at Starbucks, and then you booked the Prince.
The Prince.
Tell me about that. How'd that come about? What was that process?
Okay, so I just got into some drama about this on social media a little bit ago too. But okay, long story short, me and Antoine Troop, we were like kind of like choreography partners.
Mm-hmm.
So Prince reached out to at the time her name was Danielle,
mm-hmm.
and he wanted her to basically dance a video to his latest song that was going to come out, so she could be in the music video.
Right.
So Danielle hit me up and was like, "Hey, will you come and choreograph this for me? I just need a choreographer to put some stuff together." And I was like, "Sure." We literally like met at a gym, and I choreographed this thing, and she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna make a video of it, and I'll send it to him, and I'll let you know like what he says." I was like, "Cool, like whatever." I didn't think anything of it. It was just like, this is for her, So then like a couple days later, she calls me. She's like, "Yo, Prince saw the video. He wants me in it, but he also loved the choreography. So he wants you to do the video." And I was like, lit. Like I remember just like getting that phone call, and like that was like my first. Not only was it a job, it was choreography.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I was so ecstatic, but I didn't quit my job. Obviously, a music video is a one-time thing. So I did the music video, and then oh my god, the music video was quite a experience for my first job in LA. It was very, very messy. Everything was just a mess, but we got it together, and then Prince loved it. So he continued working with me and Antoine kind of separately of Danielle. Danielle was doing like her music career, and me and Antoine were just choreographing. We did his band. We did his Arsenio Hall performance. We did his Essence Festival performance. We flew out to Minneapolis a couple times to like work with him and stuff. And we had so many plans for the future with what he wanted to do. I mean, he literally flew us out to Minneapolis one time just to talk about a show that he was putting together, and when he died, like it was so sad, because it was like I felt like he was like looking out for me, it was like someone was looking out for me, and to have that kind of ripped for me was really sad, but you know what, like it showed me what I'm capable of, and it kind of gave me that confidence boost that I'm actually good at what I do, because like not having a mentor, not having someone to kind of like guide you through the industry, like it can be kind of rough. Like you're like, am I actually really good? I don't have someone telling me like, hey, you're good. And Prince did that to me. He was like, I still remember his moments sometimes where he was just like, yo, that was so good, in his Prince way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it was kind of gave me that confidence boost to like go and start teaching classes, and then that whole thing with my career just took off as well. But he kind of gave me that confidence that I was missing.
Wow. What was he
That
like
was
in
a
person?
lot.
What was no, this is so interesting.
Yeah.
What was his vibe like?
Every Prince interview, any Prince conversation you hear about people talking about him it's so accurate. There is this one story that I love so much. So me and Antoine ended up getting really close with like his band, right? Because we were like also helping his band kind of like do like,
Did you ever work with those Australian twins that were in the band?
Nandy and Man.
Yeah, I remember Nandy. Yeah,
Nandy and Man. They were so cute. I still talk to them sometimes randomly.
I met them at a bonfire years ago. Yeah,
randomly. They're so cool, right?
Uh-huh.
There's this really funny story where it was me and Antoine and like a couple of band members, and we were sitting on a bench, and there was two people standing up, and one of the band members was standing here, and I don't remember, he said something to me. I don't remember what it was, but he said something and like kind of whispered into us like he didn't want anyone to hear, and he was like and we were like, oh yeah. And then it was so funny because Prince ended up sitting down like he's a freaking ghost. Like he just sat down, and this guy had no idea who was sitting there. And it was so funny because like we looked and we were like, we all saw Prince, but he didn't see him. And so he turns around, he's like, what are you guys looking at? And he got so scared, and he goes, you scared me. And Prince goes, you scared me. Like it was hilarious because like the way he moves around is just so like mystical. Like he's just a mystical guy, and like you never know where he's gonna pop up and where he's gonna be, and it's just, I don't know, it's like working with a magician like all the time.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Did he ever make you pancakes like in the Chappelle Show skit?
No.
Did you go to Lake Minnetonka?
No, but he did rent out his whole place one time. I think we went and saw a movie. He like rented out a movie theater one time for us. Yeah, he did really cool shit.
He created nice vibes.
Nice vibes for sure. Yeah.
Was he demanding work-wise?
The way he worked was very much like no one really has like assigned jobs. It's kind of like, this is what I want, make it happen. And he just has a team of people that makes it happen. So like sometimes me and Antoine were like creative directors and choreographers, and also like producing some of the stuff, like not, you know, not everything that a producer and creative director and choreographer, all these things. It's kind of like everyone just comes together to make it happen, and everyone's job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just contribute however you can.
Contribute however you can. Yeah. So that's kind of how he worked, and it was interesting, especially to do his live shows, because even the way he does his live shows, he's just jamming. So like hearing music live versus on a record, like on a track, is so different. So like I remember when we were choreographing Essence Festival, we really, really had to be smart with how we choreograph the intros, because it was like, what song is he going to do next? We didn't have a set track list. It was however he felt on that stage was how he was going to go. Wow. So we were just backstage like waiting, like, okay, well, you know,
he would change the
1999 is supposed, like 1999 is supposed to be next, but like he might change it. We don't know. So we would sit there and listen. Sometimes the intros kind of sound the same, and we're in we were at the Superdome in New Orleans. So it was like, it was kind of stressful, but it was fun. It was an experience I'll never be able to get back. So just having that memory.
Wow. I never heard of somebody changing a set list the night of, right? Because if you have a choreographed routine to song 3, right. It's not even ahead of time. It's not like a new set list before.
So here you go. No, we can talk for 5 minutes.
Show has started.
Yeah, show is going,
and he's flipping orders, and you have to figure it out.
Yeah, he's jamming. He moves how he moves, you know. It was cool.
That must have been a fun muscle to stretch, right? That means that you can't be in the backstage messing around on your phone, because you know you're not in this next number. Everybody has to be paying attention.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. Now, what was the phone call like when you got that Prince drop? When you called your parents?
When I actually got the phone call from Danielle, I was in my little 1-bedroom apartment with my roommate. Well, my roommate wasn't there, but I was in the living room of the 1-bedroom, you know.
I remember that place.
Mm-hmm. And I remember just getting the phone call. I don't remember where. I think I was on my way to like a rehearsal or something, and she was just like, he loved it. And I just remember like falling to the floor like, oh my God, like I just booked a job, and not only is that a choreography, like for Prince. Like it was just really, really, it was really cool.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of just like unlocked that memory. Not unlocked the memory, I remember it, but like
reconnected.
Just kind of unlocked the feeling again. Yeah.